Okay, so this is Coach Heather. She's my swim coach. She worked with the Olympic team, and I'm just gonna be interviewed for that. So, did you always want to become a physical therapist?
No, I wanted to become an orthopedic surgeon, and then I shadowed an orthopedic surgeon, and I didn't want to become an orthopedic surgeon anymore. So I like spending time with my patients, I like getting to know them, and I wasn't able to do that if I became a surgeon. So I switched over to physical therapy because I had a lot of it with swimming, and something I really enjoyed, and I still do.
So, when you got into physical therapy, were you like immediately like falling in love with it, or did you like have your doubts about it?
So there's a lot of aspects of physical therapy. There's neuro, there's wound care, there's hospitals. So I thought I was going to really enjoy neuro. And then I went to neuro and I said, no, we're not doing that. And then I went and I spent time in a sports medicine clinic, and then I knew, yes, for sure.
So, how did like on your website it was mentioned that you had like some swimming injuries. So was that like also like a factor in going into physical therapy?
It was a factor. I went through a lot of physical therapy to be able to swim. I swam at the University of Maryland, so it was very intense. And after I turned 18, my shoulder started to fall apart, so I was in a lot of physical therapy, and that's really when I first learned about the whole profession.
Got it. So when you founded your physical therapy business, what was something that shocked you or like something you were surprised of?
There's been so many things. I think every day is a different challenge. I thought, I would get to a point where I could kind of coast a little bit, but that certainly has not been the case. So every day I face new challenges, insurance company challenges, staffing challenges, COVID, things that I never can really plan for, but it's every day's a different day, so that's what I like.
So like during like going through like COVID, how was one of the ways that you went through just like dealt with COVID?
So we actually went online and we hosted online workouts for all of the swim
Oh, wow.
team, and you could tune in every day at noon, and I was on Facebook Live, and we were hosting workouts, and we have a really good support system in the community. So we still had a lot of patients come in and support us, and I think doing those workouts got our name out there some more, and anybody that was, suffering from any ailments came in. So it was a big pivot, but we did it.
So for your physical therapy business, like how much, like what do you treat?
So we treat everything from knees to hips to shoulders to backs to necks. So we also have pools in our facility, so if you can't tolerate being on land, you can hop in the pool.
Got it. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So is there like a specialist for like the water physical therapy?
Yeah, the aquatic therapy. Nope, we all can do it.
Got it. So like, do you like go to school for like this physical therapy, or do you just like shadow someone or?
So if you're interested in physical therapy, I definitely recommend shadowing a lot of people so you can figure out exactly which area you want to go into. Then you need a 4-year college degree, and then you need your doctorate. So that's another 3 years after. So 7 years of schooling post high school.
Got it. So that's a lot of schooling.
It's a lot of schooling, yes.
So how did you get into working with the Olympics and like?
So when I graduated, I went to work at Cal Ripken at the Cal Ripken Center, and got involved with some Major League Baseball. I then went and I worked on the PGA Tour, and then someone from the PGA Tour said you should come to Colorado Springs, where we work with all the Olympians, and then I went out there for a little bit.
So did you also coach the Olympians?
No, I was only a physical therapist.
Got it. So you interacted with them
all the time.
A lot. Yeah.
Yes, all the time.
What was one of the most difficult like injuries you had to treat?
I think the most difficult injury was one that I knew she would never go back to the Olympics. So she injured herself to the point where she needed major surgery, and we had to assemble a team to tell her time was done. She would never go back. It wouldn't be a big deal for you and I, but you can't compete at the Olympic level if
Yeah.
you are injured like that. So I think
Yeah.
that was the hardest thing I've dealt with there.
Got it. So, on your website, you said that you went to Paris to continue education.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like?
It's, you get to go all over. I've traveled all over the country with physical therapy and what I've gotten to do with the sports teams, and out of the country, and it's a very unique experience. I have 3 kids now, so I don't get to travel as much as I used to because they're all in sports and I have other obligations. So, but it is pretty awesome to go to the amount of places that I've gotten to go, and I get backdoor access to everything, so that's even better. So I get to see the really fun spots.
So, moving into like your swimming career, how did you get to become the swimmer you are?
I worked my butt off. I was not naturally talented as a swimmer, but I can really withstand a lot of pain, and I don't mind working hard. So that's all I did, day in and day out. It's not an easy sport, so I did double practices every day from the time I was 12 on, and I didn't stop. So it was a lot of hard work. There's no secret sauce. It's just work hard every day.
Yeah. So, what was the highlight